Hey guys, so I'm just gonna do a discussion and I don't know what I'm talking about yet. Like I know what I'm talking about, I picked the topic, but I don't know how it's gonna happen or what is going to be in this per se. So I'm sorry if you don't really like what I say or whatever, because I haven't planned anything out yet. It's just whatever comes out of my mouth. So today's topic that I chose was just it's okay to be single, which I don't know. I feel like I needed to say this just for the reason of I know a lot of girls who just force themselves into relationships and aren't happy in those relationships and just like it's you're a teenager. Let's just talk about teenage relationships, I guess, basically, or lack of one. Because I know a lot of people who want to be in one and they're like, I want a boyfriend so freaking bad. What the fuck? Why doesn't a guy come up to me and like me? Or all my friends have boyfriends. Why can't I have one? The thing about people, you have to realize that we're people. We're not like collectible card games. You can't be like, my friend has this card. I want a card like this card. We're people. We're not cards. We don't, you can't just go to the store and buy one, which if you could, that probably wouldn't be a very good thing, would it? But anyway, beside the point. Just like I don't think that you should pressure yourself into, and I feel like especially if you're like my age, I'm like 18, so boys around 16 to 18, even 14, I guess. I don't really have. I just stay to myself. If you guys didn't know that, but no, if like boys from this age, just they have one thing on their mind, and they only have one intention. Not all guys, but like a lot of guys. And I think the bad ones kind of cancel out all the good ones, which is really sad because I know a ton of people or a ton of guys that are really nice and really cool, but they can't get girlfriends because all of the bad ones and there's a lot of bad ones. So when people go to get boyfriends, if they choose, to be in a relationship, they a lot of girls. Now I know what I'm trying to say. Starting relationships in like a young age can kind of ruin your image of relationships, and so over dating isn't very healthy. Just saying, it's like you might think, hey, everyone's doing it, I should do it. You shouldn't do something just because everyone else in the world is doing it. Like, what the fuck? Like, are you really? I don't think that's smart. Just saying, I'm not saying that I've never been in a relationship just because other people were in relationships and I want to experience it. I understand that, like, when you're young, you want to experience things, and blah, blah, blah. The point I want people to understand is that you shouldn't just rush into things, because I think a lot of girls rush into things, and they're like, yeah, I'm fine, and then they regret it afterwards just because they wanted to be like their friends. And I think something that's right for your friends may not be right for you, and it's just that, okay? Like, you may be like, hey, okay, like tomatoes, for instance. I hate tomatoes, but someone might like tomatoes. You can't just try to force yourself to eat tomatoes even though you hate tomatoes just because everyone else is doing it. Just be sensible, teenage girls. And I know that like according to a lot of people I have different opinions from other people, that I'm just a lot. Honestly, I think I'm more grown up than a lot of people. I'm not trying to say you're not grown up. Stay. I feel like I think of things, I think of the good outcomes and bad outcomes, and I'm just one of those people that are very critical with like every part of my life, which is unhealthy. But it does help at times to know like the pros, the cons, everything, because not knowing the pros and the cons can also make you do wrong things, because you're like, there's no repercussions, and there's repercussions to almost everything you do. Like, there is, yeah. And I know I don't really do videos like this often. I'm not like a person who does discussion videos or states my opinion on things like this, just for the reason of I just don't know if, first of all, I don't know if you want to hear it. And I just never, like, I want to start doing these types of things where I actually talk about things that are actually relevant in the world. I know that, like, makeup, and like, I love makeup. I love doing this. But I feel like it's not as relevant. Like, yes, it is relevant. People do it, blah, blah, blah. But I want to talk about things that are more important into the world than just what eyeshadow I have on today, which I don't even have eyeshadow on, but beside the point. Let's just, I don't know, let's just make this a lot better, and just, I want to grow this as a channel, and so we're going to start doing things that, I'm going to start talking about things that may be uncomfortable and just stuff, but we're just going to do it, because you know what, it's more uncomfortable for me than it probably is for you, because I'm the one talking, so just bear through it, and if you don't want to watch these, don't watch them. Yeah, so that was my discussion for today, so yeah, I will be trying to do more of these in the near future. Bye!